Hi, welcome back, and of course I remain Moses. In today's video tutorial, you'll be learning what website design and development stands for. A lot of people use the word website design and the word website development interchangeably, but of course they have different meaning. So without any further ado, let's get into today's tutorial. Before I proceed to explain what website design and website development stands for, I would advise you get your writing materials to jot things down. So, first, what's a website? A website is divided into two. You have the front end and the back end. Some people also call it the client side and the server side. But for this video tutorial, I'll be making use of front end and back end. So the front end of a website is where people can interact with. It's what people can see, what people can touch, what people can click. So I am on Spantrix website currently, and this particular page I'm scrolling on is the front end, is the client side. What I can see, what I can interact with. I can click a button, I can copy a text, I can read it. So that is the front end, that is the client side. Now the server side is where the magic and the computation happens. For example, if I should click on a plan, I won't click it, but let's assume I click on a plan and I'm trying to purchase a plan. The system that enables me to input my card details and automatically get the plan is what we call the back end. That is the computation. For example, if I should submit a form, the process of submitting the form and getting my details saved is what the back end does. That is the back end computation. So the front end is basically what you can see, what you can touch, what you can interact with. The back end is where your details are being saved, where the computation happens. Okay, so if this person pays 350 naira, give this particular person certain hosts. If this person says I need SSL certificate or buys SSL certificate, give this particular person this SSL certificate. So that is the back end. Whereas the front end is what you can touch, what you can click on, what you can feel, what you can see, what you can copy, what you can read. That's the front end. So this particular page is the front end. That said, we have the front end and the back end. I hope you are jotting things down. So let's move to the front end. The front end also is divided into two. We have the design and the development. We have front end design and we have front end development. I'm going to come again. The website is divided into two. We have the front end and the back end. I've explained that. Now, the front end. The front end is also divided into two. We have the front end design and the front end development. Now, what is front end design? Front end design is the process of designing how a website will look. For example, we have graphics designers. They design flyers, they design logos, how an object will look. We have product designers. Now, in websites, when it comes to websites, we call them UI UX designers. That is user interface and user experience designers. They make use of tools like Adobe Illustrators, Adobe Photoshop, and Figma. Some of them make use of Adobe XD to design how a website is going to look. It's more like graphic design. You are just designing. You are not writing any code. You are not writing any computation. You are just designing. You are just creating an interface, something like that. So that is front-end website design. Now, when we come to front-end website development, this is the process of taking designs, what the front-end designers have designed. This is the process of taking it and implementing it to form a website. More like you are developing it, you are coding it. So say for example, I am giving this design. Okay, I'm going to do something quickly. I'm going to take a full screenshot of this page. I'm going to take a full screenshot of this page so we have a better understanding of what I'm trying to pass across to you. Okay, cool. This is a design. This is not a website. This is just an image. This is an image. It can be in PDF format. It can be an image. It can be a Figma file. It can be an Adobe XD file. It can be an Illustrator file. So this is just an image. So this is a design. Say for example, I'm a website designer. I've designed this layout. Now the process of developing it to form a website is called front-end website development. where I make use of programming languages like JavaScript to develop the front end. We have other frameworks, other technologies like HTML, CSS, and other aspects. I'm going to explain those in detail when we get to the website terminologies. But for now, I just want you to understand that the website front end is divided into two. We have front end design, which is just basically an image or a design, an interface, and we also have the development, the process of converting these designs to browser readable codes using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap, and so on and so forth. You understand? So I'm going to take a recap now. The website is divided into two. We have the front end and the back end. The front end is divided into two. We have the front end design and the front end development. Front end design is categorized under UI UX design, user interface and user experience design. The front end development is categorized under programming, website development using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Now let's come to the back end of a website. The back end of a website is basically categorized into one. That is server-side programming, where you use programming languages like PHP, Java, Node.js, and so on and so forth to develop mathematics. It's more like mathematics. You are just creating conditions. For example, if Tayo have 15 naira, you should be able to buy 15 naira bread, something like that. So I can say something like, if user A submits a form, save these details to the database. So that is the backend. That's what the backend does, computation. The front end is just development, the backend is computation. Now coming back to our words, what is website design and website development? Website design is the process of designing the interface of a website, how a website will look. Website development is the process of converting these designs to browser readable language using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, and so on and so forth. So website design is just design. You are not writing any code, you are just designing. We call them UI UX experts, UI UX designers, user interface and user experience designers. The backend developers, we just call them website programmers. There's a difference between a website designer and a website programmer. The website designer is the one that designed the interface. The website developer is the one that develops the website, converting those designs to browser readable codes, while a website programmer works on the back end of a website. So that will be all for this video tutorial. And of course, I'm Moses, and I'm going to see you in the next.